What I'm doing is I'm doing a Glidegear DNA 50/50 unboxing, review and test flight. Now I'm a complete novice. I've never set one up before, and I want to see how this goes. So yeah, start unboxing. Okay, so as far as I can see at the moment, it seemed quite weighty, but that does have all the weights and anything like that. So what I'll do is I'll start assembling. Now I don't actually have any instructions at the moment, so this is quite literally just me assembling it, just to see how it works. As I say, I haven't ever done this before, and obviously that's tipping very much forward. So because it's tipping that so much forward, I'm going to bring the whole system, whole quick release plate back a bit. Just. Okay, so as you can see by the video, I got kind of fed up of filming myself failing at setting this this gimbal up. I started about 5:30 setting it up and building it, and I was flying about 7 o'clock, but then finally just for the things, I was properly flying and running around the house about 11 o'clock, just because I was tweaking and there are numerous problems that came up. So there are a few things I'd like to say about this device. The first thing is, it is a device, a lot of people have said this, and it's a tool, and you have to get used to it. You have to run around with it for hours upon end in order to get a nice, smooth, steady shot, and there's different techniques of doing it. I've looked at things online. Another problem is this system. Now I've seen the ways that people have overcome it, but the simple problem is the fact that in order to undo the quick release plate, this needs to move. So that means that this plate has to be on the edge of the stabiliser in order for me to be able to move this lever. That meant that when I went to stabilise it, a lot of the weight was on that side, and as a result it just got annoying. But I managed to tighten it to a point. I put it on one side, I shifted everything over with the levers, and set it to a point where I'm happy with. The nice thing about having a quick release as well is the fact that you don't have to keep on moving this the whole plate forwards and backwards. You can just simply take the quick release off and then just shift it on the plate just slightly, so if the weight is a bit too far forward, then you can shift this plate up a bit and you can rebalance it. Another problem I came across with is I had my DSLR and I had my quick release plates. When I had two weights on the bottom, it would drop too fast, but when I had no weights at all, it dropped. It didn't drop at all. I had to find a point where I could get it to work. So what I did is I had my extra 2 battery packs on to add a bit of weight onto top here, and then put these 2 weights back on and stabilised it to a point where this was roughly working. I haven't got it perfect yet, and it's going to take me a while to get it perfect. Another thing that surprised me about the system is the ball, the bearing move inside here. When I first started spinning it for the first time, I've seen lots of glide cams being spun like this, and they just keep going for ages and ages and ages. When I did it with a glide gear, it didn't go as long as I thought it would. So when I span it like that, it stops. And you can see that's relatively unstabilised. I mean, it tilts and stuff like that. Now I'm not sure if this is a stabilisation problem, or if it's just the way I'm using it, or the way I'm moving it, or wind resistance, or things like that. So, but when I pick it up from the ground, it tilts back. But it could just be a stabilisation problem. But as I say, this little gimbal here does seem to give a bit of friction, so whenever I move this about, it seems to reflect in the gliding system. I don't think that's a really positive point. So that's definitely something you get with the glide cam over the Glidegear DNA 5050. Overall, I think it's a really, really nice product. I've run around with it in the garden and I've got some really good results. It's just trial and error. I'll definitely be putting up some videos later on in the channel, and you can see my test footage, which I filmed last night, just in the box here. But it's a really good product, and for the money it's absolutely amazing. But if you are looking for that Devon Supertramp shot, and you want the best possible chance of getting it with all these little hiccups removed, I believe that the GlideCam systems will do just that little bit better. These are knockoffs of the GlideCam systems, so they're never going to be as good. But for the money, they're amazing. But as I say, if you think you're going pro, or you want a little less hassle, just spend the extra money and see if you can get one second hand off eBay, or if you're in America, Craigslist. But yeah, that was my review of the DNA 5050. I hope you liked it, and I will see you guys later.